Minimize the backtracking in this run through. Rec 3, not Resident. Okay. Woo! Excellent. I love you, Soulcross. Hewer, can you mention Nemesis in front of Brad? Oh man, Nemesis.
Nemesis.
I love him.
What a crazy.
Love him to death.
Dude. The whole idea that he's like a fully completed, weaponized version that they actually have control over.
He is a tyrant with a thinking nerve-like organism on a
parasite.
Spine.
Yeah, it's the, I think they're called, it's like the RE Alpha parasite. I've been doing a massive amount of research lately. Yeah.
I love this, man. Origins. Jill's desk.
There you go.
Jill and Chris's desk. Diary, baby. Chris's diary.
Chris's diary.
Lore drop. I talked to the chief today once again, but he refused to listen to me. I know for certain that Umbrella conducted T-virus research in that mansion. Anyone infected turns into a zombie. But the entire mansion went up in that explosion, along with any incriminating evidence. Since Umbrella employs so many people in town, no one is willing to talk about the incident. It looks like I'm running out of options. August 17th, that's my birthday. We've been receiving a lot of local reports about strange monsters appearing at random throughout the city. This must be the work of Umbrella.
It's because it's your birthday.
With the help of Jill and Barry, where's Rebecca? I finally obtained information vital to this case. Umbrella has begun research on the new G virus, a variation of the original T virus. Haven't they done enough damage already? We talked it over and have decided to fly to the main Umbrella headquarters in Europe. I won't tell my sister about this trip, because doing so could put her in danger. Please forgive me, Claire.
Well, I mean, it's already put her in danger by not telling her that he's going to Europe, so technically he's failed on all accounts. And also, you're right. You don't read your brother's diary.
Yeah,
come on.
Yeah. You can do a little secret. A little secret here. Bear with us. Little secret.
Alright, yeah.
Wesker's desk, by the way. My favorite villain of all time. Albert Wesker. Legend. So I'm a little bummed. Again, that's all about taking down Umbrella. Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3. Code Veronica even. All about taking down Umbrella. Resident Evil 4 begins. And Umbrella dissolved as a company and they no longer exist. Hey,
yeah, but you know, new evils have begun forming.
My whole life, growing up. My one mission in life, Max, as a child growing up,
was it to be
was
Wesker?
To take down Umbrella. Just to take him out.
But I mean, now they're a totally new.
Boom.
Wow.
We will take the film.
Yeah, we will.
The hidden film.
Stop clicking. No.
Internal investigation. Raccoon City Police Department Stars Division. Mr. Chris Redfield. As per your request, we have conducted our internal investigation and discovered the following. Regarding the G-Virus currently under development by Umbrella. So far, it's unconfirmed that the G-Virus even exists. We're continuing with our investigation. Regarding Mr. Brian Irons, Chief of the Raccoon City Police Department. Mr. Irons has allegedly received a large sum of funds and bribes from Umbrella Inc. over the last 5 years. He was apparently involved in the cover-up at the Mansion lab case, along with several other incidents in which Umbrella appears to have direct involvement. Mr. Irons had been arrested under suspicion of rape on 2 separate counts during his years as a university student.
That's good.
He underwent psychiatric evaluation as a result of the charges, but was released due to their circumstantial evidence as well as his phenomenal academic standing. As such, extreme caution is advised when dealing with him. Jack Hamilton, Section Chief, Internal Investigation.
Iron sounds like a bastard.
What would the H virus do to people? Mexraid, well, you take them down on the honor rails. Yeah, not the same. And it was after the fact.
Have you played
every single Resident Evil
Dark Side Chronicles?
Yeah, of course.
Have you played Outbreak?
I have. 1 and 2.
Have you played Raccoon Operation?
I have not played Operation Raccoon City. It's the only Resident Evil I haven't played.
You don't need to.
Yeah.
You don't need to.
Yeah.
It's not officially canon either, so.
Only one I haven't played.
But I am happy to hear that you actually played Dark Side Chronicles.
Well, of course, those were great. Those were fun.
Those are amazing.
They were fun. My Brad and I got through both of them.
Oh, nice.
I like it because you get a little Krauser origin story.
Yeah.
Really valuable to that character. I think it's cool. Let's develop this film we got.
Woo!
Hidden film. Here we go.
Let's see what it gives us.
Hasn't been mentioned yet. Check it out.
Dun, 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 dun.
There she is. Rebecca Chambers.
Wait, why does Wesker have a picture of
We just-
Rebecca Chambers
In a basketball.
in a skimpy basketball
Yeah. I don't know.
outfit?
Super
Maybe he had
weird.
a thing.
Seriously, Wesker, man.
He has a little thing for
Clean up your act, Wesker.
boys. Yeah, he's like a dirty old perv, isn't he? Come on.
Seriously.
All of a sudden, that like really hardcore demeanor just sort of like melts away.
Yeah.
Because then you're just like, oh, he's just kind of creep.
Creepy Wesker. Hero, which Resident Evil game was your favorite save room theme? Probably Resident Evil 2. It's a little quicker. Love it. I'm gonna go with Resident Evil 2 on that, Nirvana.
What was the question again?
Favorite Resident Evil save room music? 1 or 2? Mike Hook! Haven't seen Mike Hook forever.
Wesker's. Well, technically, Rebecca is legal. I mean, because why would she be? Ooh. Why would she get hired to be a part of like the Star Special like assault and rescue team? You know?
Special Tactics and Rescue Squad.
Yeah.
Rebecca Chambers. Wesker, you burnt. Yeah, Claire does not look as cool in Revelations 2. I don't really like Revelations, to tell you the truth. First one. I don't like it at all.
Really, you don't like Revelations?
No.
I liked it. I thought it was a good. Coming from 5.
I love 5. Don't knock 5 at all.
5?
5 is incredible. 5 has
Wow.
that. 5 has that.
You're the only person.
Because
you're
I
the
played-
only person that has ever said that to me.
Because that game is unfairly judged because it came after Resident Evil 4.
And it was too actiony, and so people
And-
were like, "I don't really like it." 'cause
And
it's too
I'll
actiony."
never play it again probably because it is dependent on having a good co-op partner. You cannot play Resident Evil 5 solo.
I mean, I have.
Terrible idea. I would never touch that game single player. But the payout, the Wesker storyline, it's because I'm a little biased. I love Wesker, man.
All right.
Great villain through the years, like decades long villain, behind the scenes. Just his payoff in Resident Evil 5 was incredible. I mean, he's a volcano fight. Come on.
Right. The only thing that I didn't really like about 5 was just like, at that point, it started getting like a little too ridiculous with like Jill. Like if they took out all that Jill nonsense, I think it would have been much better.
I liked it, man. It was all about the trifecta: Chris, Jill, and Wesker.
No, I totally
Oh.
understand, and that was cool because it was like Chris trying to find Jill.
Yeah.
But then it was like Jill becomes like this weird like super soldier. Like if she was missing or if they
Yeah.
were like doing experiments or whatever, like that would
Dude,
be fine.
that
but-
very first time since 1997. The
Yeah,
very first time when you were actually able to fight Wesker, man. That cutscene, he comes at you straight up Keanu Reeves Neo style.
Yeah.
My friend and I are just blasting at him. He's dodging bullets. He's charging. Oh my gosh. Amazing.
Yeah, that's
Amazing.
super hype. Yeah.
Oh, it's hype. So hype. Justin Horman, I've never met a Wesker, but I've wanted to like 3 times. Halloween always comes too quick. By the time it's like a couple days away, I'm like, I need a costume, and never happens.
Yeah.
I love it. I hate Resident Evil 6. 6 and 6 is.
Whoa! You
I don't
can't-
put Revelations in the
wait,
same
come
boat
on.
as 6.
Come
at
on,
all.
you can't be like. Wait, do you like 5 more than you like 6?
Dude, 5 million times more. It's an entirely different game.
Oh my god.
So much better.
I can't.
It's not even close.
I can't.
6
agree
is
with
like
you. There's
broken.
no way that I can agree with you on that. I thought
Wow.
6 was much better than 5. I'm not saying that 6 was a great game.
That's insane, dude. 6 is
No,
the
no,
worst.
no,
6 is
no.
the worst.
6 is like, I don't know. I like 6 because it's like, here's a little piece of everything for everybody.
No.
Which is the whole, that was kind of the problem too, because it was like, this is for the general populace, and so here's like little chunks of stuff. But I mean, I didn't hate those chunks. I did not hate those chunks. I liked having a little taste of everything. I liked having a little taste of all the characters. I thought Wesker's son was just stupid.
In 5?
But,
Wesker's son, Jake.
Yeah, Jake. I thought the whole Jake
Yeah.
part was unnecessary, but I was down with Chris's stuff, and I was down with Leon's stuff. If they had Shelly, like if they put Shelly in like a different situation with not that dick Jake, I think it would have been better. But yeah, I don't know. Sherry, that's what I said. What did I say?
Shelly.
Sherry.
Dude, Resident Evil 6. Yeah, Jack of all trades is a master of none. So Shiesty, what's up? Exactly. That game is trash, dude. Chris's
Oh my
campaign in Hong Kong, explosions everywhere. Like there's no feel to it. Resident Evil 5, every encounter has a great feeling. This is just, it feels like you're shooting air. There's no weight to anything. Chris's campaign is trash.
I liked it. I mean, you can't.
The controls were the worst in 6. Absolutely garbage. There were like quick time events. The story was the worst. It had one of the worst. If GT ever does a top 10 worst villains of all time, Resident Evil 6 Simmons is number 1 on that list. Who the hell is he, dude? You beat a 15-hour game, can't even tell you one thing about this Simmons guy cloning Ada because he like wants to friggin' marry her. Oh, garbage, Max. Oh,
Okay, yeah, no, it definitely got like weird silliness. But but that's the whole thing. Is it's just like I can't. I don't know. Like,
and I played that.
I can't compare. Like, look, if there was a chart. There was a chart of all of, like, my favorite Resident Evils. Obviously, these Resident Evils, traditional 1 through 3 would be
1 through 3 all
tops.
the way, of course. Code Veronica and 0.
Code Veronica,
4.
even 0, even the
League of Their Own.
Right,
of course.
And then okay, you start to derive a little bit. 4 is great. 4 is
masterpiece.
Is pretty.
It's a masterpiece.
Is amazing. Yeah. At 5 and 6, I would still go with 6. I would not be able to say that 5 gave enough for me, but
5, the story, dude, for me. 5 is the separation. The story was great.
I mean, but
the Spencer Mansion, dude. Like Wesker going to Spencer and being like, "You're done. I am a god." Kills him. Like, oh, it was fan service, dude. That story was fan service. It was amazing. It was awesome.
I know. I still think that like 6 held up a little bit better. I mean, that whole like
6 is an incoherent
clone thing. It is a bit incoherent, but to know that Ada wasn't absolutely a bastard was kind of nice to know.
Yeah,
I like that. I like that portion of it.
The atmosphere in 5 was a little bad. The atmosphere, yeah. But the lab was cool at the end. That whole part.
Yeah, no, I mean, I actually didn't have a problem with them being in Africa. Like the Africa part was great.
I just didn't like that it was like daytime the whole thing, pretty much.
But the whole thing is, it's like even though it's daytime, it was still scary because it was always like this claustrophobic like town, and then all the zombies, you would just see them flood through these little like hallways.
Just all the enemy encounters. The enemy encounters in 5 were so much better. They had a sense of urgency to them. You had a sense of being trapped, being outnumbered, being overwhelmed.
But
6 was just, it was mindless. It was like, oh, we're going to throw a bunch of stuff at you and you're just going to kill them all. That was the whole time.
No,
5 still retained some of that survivalness to it.
But in Leon's campaign, that still was true when he was going through the college and the university.
A little bit. I was on board for a while with it. I was like, this is pretty cool. By the end, it was the same damn thing.
I don't know, man.
Agree to disagree.
I can see your point. I can see your point. I can see your point.
Yeah. Have you seen a little girl around here?
You see a little girl?
Yeah, you just missed her. Who is she?
I don't know. but it's too dangerous for her to stay here alone. Leon, I'll go look for her. You go and find us a way out of here.
Of course. But before I forget, here's a radio. That way we can keep in touch if something comes up.
I forgot how incompetent Leon was. If you saw a little girl running around, freaking
No,
zombie
he's like,
apocalypse.
wait, and she like runs away.
But I mean, I feel like he would still be able to chase after a little girl much faster than that little girl could run.
Yeah. Anyone arguing that evil within, too much action. Look how many bullets I have.
Yeah. So many bullets.
Stocked.
I forgot how many bullets you actually got in this game.
Flush.
But when I played this, I was much younger.
Yeah.
So like that concept, because I was wasting bullets right and left. It took me like 5 shots just to shoot him once in the body. So
Wolf. Resident Evil 6 is a Michael Bay movie. Trash.
wow.
But
I don't know.
we're giving way too much discussion to 6. It's not even worth our time to even talk about it. Just
That's how I feel about 5. That's how I feel about 5. I'm sorry.
hey, 5 and 6
5 and 6 are just
are the worst. I like 5, but it's one of my least favorite.
Look,
it is
you
my
know what
least
the whole
favorite.
thing is? It's like I don't hate 5. I like them both.
Yeah.
And I feel like even though they're both pretty crap,
Yeah.
I still enjoyed them. So I can't. There's nothing that makes me mad about them. If anything, there's like these games have more to think about, and those games absolutely does not matter.
Yeah.
In terms of like thinking or lore or whatever, it's just like shit that happens is shit that happens. Yeah.
Crap. It's whoops. Wrong way. Oh, I remember puzzles in Resident Evil. How awesome was that?
See, that's what they're missing. Like that's what 5 and 6 are missing. Puzzles. But also just the idea of this ridiculous system in general.
I used to have all this memorized. I'm so garbage.
When was the last time you played this? It was like 10 years ago or something?
I'm so garbage, dude.
Don't be too down on yourself. Even though I think 10
There it is.
Oh, there you go.
Got the stone. Resident Evil 2. Too much talk about 6. Getting me all worked up.
I know.
I want to talk about how this is my favorite game of all time.
Perfect.
I can remember the very first time that I beat the B game, Leon's B game. Because I was young back then, getting through the A and the B and all that stuff, and
man.
everyone's A and B was just a big deal.
When you're a kid,
Yeah.
playing any game is that much bigger of a deal.
Yeah. So I can remember it was Sunday night. My school had this thing called 10 o'clock days. Every month. One Monday you would come to school at 10 instead of 8. 10 o'clock instead of 8 o'clock. Let me dispose of this pesky.
Pesky liquors. Those dirty liquors.
Jesus. So I can remember him, and it was Sunday night. It was late. It was like 10:30 at night or whatever. Little Michael Huber sitting on my bedroom floor playing this. I'm at like the final battle. They're like getting close. My mom was like, "You gotta go sleep. Time to go sleep." And I'm like,
Your mom let you play this game?
dude, my
Your mom know?
my mom has a rule. There's a rule in my house. Well, not anymore now that I'm older. She would purchase all of the Resident Evils for me because she knew how much I love them. Those were games that she would just buy for me outright. I wouldn't have to use any of my allowance money, any of that. She would
Right.
just be like, new Resident Evil, like, I got you.
But what was the thing that you had to do?
Nothing. I didn't have to do anything for it.
That's not a rule, is it? That's just your mother's love.
My mother, exactly. My mother's love.
Your mom loves you.
So she's like, you gotta go to bed. And I'm like, it's a 10 o'clock day tomorrow. She was like, okay, you can stay up a little longer. And then I remember finishing Leon's B game for the very first time, just being blown away, like alternate real ending. I was like, what is this? Like crazy.
Were you scared to play this game?
No,
So this wasn't like a game that creeped you out at all?
not really. Yeah, no.
Nerves of steel over here.
Yeah.
Iron Huber.
Like Resident Evil 1 kind of was intense when I was a kid, but
Mama Huber hype.
Mama Huber hype. Mama Huber.
Mama Huber. So, what do you think of the new Silent Hill game? Seems like that's going
PT?
to be a
Silent Hills?
new topic that
Oh my
everyone's
gosh,
talking about.
friggin' hyped.
I mean, we got Kojima, we got
Guillermo del Toro, man.
I mean,
Obsession.
how could they possibly mess it up?
They won't. I'm hoping. See, now here it is. Could like Resident Evil 5 and 6 could have thrown those fixed camera angles in there somehow
Yeah.
or something. I hope Silent Hills has sections like Silent Hill for the Room, like certain areas are first person.
No, I actually think. Okay, so the good thing that oh man, that was close. The good thing that
Who says tank controls?
Downpour.
Bah, the best.
good thing that Downpour did was having those houses so that you could explore like just the little miniature like worlds that it brought. If they do that, and so you're going through Silent Hill, just imagine this, you're going through freaking Silent Hill.
Yeah.
You have, I don't know if they're gonna do fixed camera, because I mean that is it's kind of an archaic thing to have, but let's say they did have something like that. So you're walking through Silent Hill, you open up an apartment door, you just see the door open, and then you're first person, and now you have to explore this house for some freaking thing or whatever. And having to like go through the corridors and like deal
so
with those
creepy.
puzzles and deal with just individual ghosts that are tied to that house, like, man, that'd be amazing. And then you just come right back out.
That'd be amazing.
And you're back into the awesome atmosphere that is Silent Hill.
Yeah, like the street at
Just
the very end of that
street,
thing. Oh,
can you even imagine what the other world would look like
can't
in
even.
first person?
oh my god.
That would be terrifying.
I'm freaked out just thinking about it right now.
You know how
I
like,
accidentally moved one of the stone statues on the second floor when I leaned against it. When the chief found out about it, he was furious. I swear the guy nearly bit my head off, screamed at me never to touch the statue again. If it's so important, then maybe he shouldn't have put it out in the open like that. I heard that all the art pieces from the chief's collection are rare items, literally worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. I don't know which is the bigger mystery, where he finds those tacky things or where he's getting the money to pay for them. I wasn't surprised to see the chief come in today with yet another large picture frame in his hands. This time it was a really disturbing painting depicting a nude person being hanged. I was appalled by the expression on the chief's face as he leered at that painting. Why anyone would consider something like that to be a work of art is beyond my comprehension.
you know what's beyond my comprehension? The chief bringing that into a police station.
Chief. No, you'll see, dude.
No, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like I know where the painting ultimately leads.
Yeah.
But just the idea that like he's bringing this painting and like everyone doesn't question it and he just like hangs it up on his wall.
Chief's a nut.
Yeah, and it just like at that point you're just like, maybe we need a new chief.
Yeah.
You know?
And I'm
we should
surprised.
consider that maybe something's wrong with our chief.
And the two like
maybe
rape
it's the stress.
the two rape accusations, like how did he
Yeah.
get this job with that even on his I guess the Umbrella
It's
though.
Umbrella, yeah.
They buried it.
Exactly.
They buried it. Freaking Umbrella, they're good at that.
Umbrella, man.
All right, trying to do as little backtracking as possible here, but I'm going to take care of this little thing we need up here.
You know the one thing, and I don't want to bring back 6.
No!
One more thing. Just one more thing. The one thing that I liked about 6 was that they brought in this fucking global catastrophe. It was just okay, and at that point it was gone. It was gone. It's like Fantasyland at that point. But to bring back like TerraSave and all that, like to integrate bioterrorism into the world as like this actual potential threat that could happen.
Yeah.
I thought it was cool. And all those other have you seen the movies like Degeneration?
Yeah, all of
and,
them.
Yeah.
Multiple times.
Like TerraSave, like having TerraSave in that is pretty.
I just thought...
All right, I'm done, Doraemon. I'm done.
I thought they could have ended it after 5. I don't know. I thought it could have been a good ending point. You tweak it a little bit, tweak the ending to Resident Evil 5 a little bit, and it could have been a freaking finale worthy of like Metal Gear Solid 4 in terms of like wrapping up a 15-year-old continuity.
Well, they're apparently saying that they're gonna remake the first one again. So I don't know what that means. I don't know if they're like remaking.
Stupid! I came here too soon, everyone. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Out of here.
That's. You know, I'm a rookie right now.
Yeah,
it's been a long time.
It's okay.
I would never do
pressure.
that during my speedrun days.
No pressure, man. No pressure. This isn't the
Parasite
nom
Eve
of games anymore, man. Did you like Parasite Eve 1 or 2 better? Because those are two totally different games.
Amunamarin. Good stuff. We're here all night, baby. Well, as long as it takes. It's not going to take that long.
Oh.
Unfortunately, I have a review to finish. I won't be able to do Leon's B game with this Claire A game. If people are looking forward to that. Just got to get that out there straight away.
What would I think if they rebooted the whole franchise? I would feel like they were burning books. Like they're burning the Bible.
Who?
I mean, okay, so if they if they take the lore that they already have, which is a great chunk of lore.
For Resident Evil?
Yeah, for Resident Evil, and they just threw it away and decided to remake it and never acknowledge that existed, I would be more than furious. I might even not play those games. Because, well, what's the point of building like this world that like we essentially grew up with?
I love the lore, man.
Yeah, there's nothing. I mean, yeah, the lore as of now has gotten a little crazy, but the lore, the foundations are still great.
6 just butchered it for me. I'm sorry again.
Yeah,
that's why
it's fine. You know, like that's
like I've been following this story for my whole life. Few games.
Okay, we're not talking about 6 anymore. We're not talking about 6 anymore.
Few games.
Take that out.
Few games, okay? Metal Gear Solid and Resident Evil have these long of continuities, these storylines that have been going on for the greater part of my entire life. I can remember the early days of this franchise, like Resident Evil 1 and 2. I've said this on streams before. This guy is flaming out of control.
Yeah, he is.
The early days of Resident Evil with the documents placed everywhere and things going on during certain times in different locations, it gave me this Dark Souls style of imagination and wonderment. Just filling in the gaps. You know, you're in the Resident Evil mansion on this side. You're thinking about what's going on the complete opposite side. We're Claire right now, Raccoon City. Her brother and Jill are out there stopping Umbrella somewhere. Just this awesome life to the whole franchise. And 5 is a little crazy, yeah, but it was grounded. It was
not, at that point it was not
with Wesker
anymore.
Getting the peak Wesker's peak of power,
Jill.
him killing Spencer. I loved it. I thought it was awesome. Could have ended it there. 6 is gutter trash.
6 is gutter trash. But 5 is gutter trash too. I'm sorry. It's just